Hey everyone, I wanted to come on here and do some mixed media tonight. I hope everyone's doing okay. It's Sharon with So Vintage Creates. I've not been on in a while doing tutorials or just crafting in general, so thought I would come on and do a live. If nobody joins me, then it'll be a replay for a lot of you other ones out there. So I wanted to do some mixed media tags, and what I did was cut some watercolor paper. It's probably 100 to, hi Dorinda, I'm pretty sure it's probably 140-pound GSM, but I'm not sure. So I just took a tag and cut it out so I could do some mixed media on it. And so it wouldn't bow up too bad on me. I'm just going to start by putting a background down, a little bit of a background with some watercolor paints. Not anything real dark, but you doing all right tonight? I was watching sales earlier and just got a little bored and wanted to craft and kind of do something a little different. I used to do watercolor and different things quite often, and I've just kind of gotten out of it, so I wanted to get back into some and thought I would come on here and do some. Yeah, we had our celebration dinner this evening with my sons, and tomorrow we will just be taking it easy. It's going to be a little loud. I'll dry this just a little bit. Because I'm using watercolors. Got it a little wet. I need to get me one of those dryers that don't make so much noise. What kind of pie did you bake? I'm going to dab some of that water off. We actually grilled out for the first time. Usually we always do some kind of like spiral ham or I don't know, big dinner, but we just grilled outside and kind of spent the evening outside. Oh, cherry. Okay, good. Yeah, those are my oil pastels. I need to get my water ones out. Let's see here. I'm just playing. It's been so long since I played. Yeah, it's been really warm here in North Carolina. So, actually, it's been very warm here in North Carolina. So we've been grilling out quite a lot. It was a little cool here today, but nothing like it normally is at this time of the year. So, but now it's supposed to rain here tomorrow, pretty much all day. So we'll be inside. Yeah, we don't really grill much if it's real, especially in the winter. If it's real cold, no. It was very windy here today, though. I will tell you that. It was windy. Windy. We actually just, my sister and her husband came over, but they're kind of trying to stay away from everyone. That's why we did it outside, so everybody wasn't in the house. And it was so windy, we just put the tables in the garage and set up stuff around that. So we were still outside, but not too crazy, you know, in the house altogether. So I'm thinking about putting this tag kind of in the center, but I want to grunge it up a little bit. It's part of my focal point. Where are you at, Dorinda? I can't remember. Set that over there for just a second. Oh, Michigan. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I lived in Indiana, which is, you know, not near as cold as Michigan, but it was definitely ice and snow, and, you know, when it got warm, but if it wasn't warm, you were in the ice. I drove on the ice pretty much my whole senior year. When I learned how to drive, you know, I drove on the ice. And yeah, I think that's gonna work. I'm gonna pop that up though. I got some pop dots out, which I've not used in a long time either. Kind of make it three-dimensional. But yeah, we had a good time earlier, and maybe I'll kind of off-center that. Yeah, we did too. It was very warm here this winter, and I don't know, it was just really surprising how warm it was. But I'd say we're going to have a hot summer. At least that's what everybody's saying. Hot summer's coming up. I said, well, we'll see. We'll see. It's all right as long as I got air. If I don't have air, then I'll become a whiner. Looks like we won't be doing a whole lot this summer unless things change. I don't know if you guys are on lockdown, but we are. I think my husband said they actually said I think our state's not allowed to sell non-essentials anymore. The stores aren't. I don't know. It's so confusing. Yeah, I don't like to be hot either at all. I'm a whiner. I don't like to be hot, and I don't like to be cold. So let's see. I want to use some alcohol inks. I love to just use these on plain paper. I know a lot of people use them on paper, that Yupo paper, but I just use them on plain paper. If I can get them opened. Ooh, there we go. Whoa. Well, that definitely come out fast. I love this color, mushroom. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Yeah, I mean, some of the stores was still selling like clothes and stuff, but I think they've changed that. So, oh yeah, that's rough. That's not too far. I hope he had a long and wonderful life. Ooh, I want some green. My mom was sick. She was in the hospital. Let's see, not yesterday, or was it yesterday? Yes, it was yesterday. She got discharged last night, and Sorry, I was just looking at that. She got discharged last night, but you know, it wouldn't have done me any good if I lived there. If they live in Kentucky, because I wouldn't have been able to go see her. So I don't know. It's just kind of rough right now. My dad basically just had to drop her off at the door and go back home and wait on a phone call. So, I mean, which is good. I'm glad they're being that protective of people inside the hospitals. But then on the other hand, when you have a loved one sick, you're kind of just out of luck, you know? I was looking for a tag, another tag that I wanted to use, but I can't find it. Oh, let's look in here. He lived with pain for a lot of years. Oh, I hate to hear that. I live with a lot of pain myself, and it's pretty rough sometimes. But I try not to, you know, obviously it's not. It can be very debilitating, but I don't let it get me down. You know, I have to keep going, because if I don't, then I don't know. I just have to keep going. I have to work, and I'm still really young, or I think I'm really young. So, yeah, 78, that's pretty good nowadays, you know. My husband's grandmother, she's like, that ticket's too big. Dang it, I wish I could find that ticket I had. My husband's grandmother, she's in her 90s. I think she turned 92 this year, maybe. I don't know. She's really, really older. Ooh, I think I kind of like that, but I'm thinking this orange might pop out better. I like the yellow one the best. I like the yellow one. Yeah, you're right. It does. It gets you a long way. I mean, I just know if I stop, then it's not going to be good. When you stop, it's just not good. So. It sure don't feel like Easter weekend, though. I think some of the places was still doing, my glue's clogged up. Some places are still doing Easter egg hunts, though, because it's outside. So. Yeah, I feel that way, too. Don't put me in no place. Just, no. And my parents are like that. They're, oh gosh, I was trying to think how old my dad is. My mom's 71. I think my dad's 73. And they are so active. I mean, I don't know. I think they would really have it rough if something ever happened to either one of them. Okay, so that corner down here, I'm not liking, so I need to put something. Ooh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use some of this. Hello, Deborah Howard. How are you? Gosh, I can tell my nieces and nephews have been playing with these. Lordy mercy. It's rough. That didn't help much. No, this will help. Whoops. Ooh, there we go. Yep. Woo, that helped a lot. I am just playing around with mixed media, making some tags. I haven't done it in a while, so I thought I would just play around. Who knows, maybe a disaster when I get done with it. We'll see. I had a really cool ticket I wanted to use on it, but I've not been able to find it. So now I'm just kind of winging it, I guess. Well, there's a ticket I can use. Let's see here. Yeah, I like that one. Oh, thanks, Dorinda. It's going to take it a minute. It's going to take it a minute. I'm going to put some of this Tattered Angels, the green, kind of bring it out. I love to use watercolors, but they just take kind of a long time. You got to use your drying gun, heat gun. Oh, gosh. You're cutting in and out. Dorinda, are you cutting in and out, or is it just me? Could be me. Everything's bad. Everything's so wonky right now. Yeah, I used to do it all the time. Dang it, that's clogged. That tells you how long that's clogged up. I haven't used that in so long. I'm just gonna have to get some stencils out and some oxides. Yeah, it is. I mean, you can see I used to got plenty of ink on these things. I get bored with it, and then I go to like what I call cleaner crafts, you know, and then I get bored with them, and I go back to mixed media, and I've watched a lot of people. Oh, you think it's you? Oh, okay. Sorry, as long as it's not me. I know that sounds bad, but it's bad when you got a bad connection and you're trying to stream live, you know? So, well, anyways, yeah, I love playing with mixed media. It is so fun. But like I said, I've gotten bored with it before. And well, hello, Miss Sandra Miranda. How are you? Thought I would play with some mixed media. I haven't done it in a while. So that's what we're doing. Just playing around, making a mess. What you been doing today, Sandra? Any more D's? Not so far. We'll see, though. Yeah, I was watching sales earlier, and I just kind of had to stop. I kind of had to, well, last week, I actually didn't even get on YouTube. I just had to take a mental break from YouTube. It was just getting it was getting to me. You know, I love it. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love it. And I love all the new friends I've made and, you know, all that. But I just had to take a break, you know. I believe that's the first time I've taken a YouTube break ever. Oh, don't take your reusable bag. Will they not let you use it? That's not doing what I want. I agree, Dorinda. I totally agree. I honestly didn't realize as many things about YouTube as I do now that I've started actually participating. And some of it's a little overwhelming. But, you know, it's just however you take it, I guess, is the best way to deal with it, you know. Oh, yeah, you can't take them inside. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Sure does. Now, I haven't been out. I know our Walmart had started, they had started where you had to get in line to get in the store. And you had to wait till it was your turn. And then once you got up there, they would give you a sanitized cart. And I'm ripping this, it's like the stuff you get from the Dollar Tree, that non-skid stuff. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, COVID. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it spell checked it for you, didn't it? Fixed it. Let's see here. I'm trying to get this under that tag where I've got it dotted up. Oh yeah, I kind of like that. Oh, there was a line. Ooh. Well, there's no reason to go to our Walmart because they don't have anything. They have no meat. They haven't had meat for a long time. Of course, we don't need any paper products, but they don't have any paper products, so that's out. I don't know. So we just started going to the grocery store unless we needed something like, I guess, shampoo. And I mean, you can buy shampoo at the grocery store, so. Oh, Dorinda, love your heart. Don't you wish you could say, well, just tell me what you want, I'll go get it? But she probably wants to get out, you know, even though it's not a good idea, she probably wants to get out, you know, too. Seriously, it's difficult. Let's see, I think I'm going to put this on here just to give that a little. Oh, she wants you to go. Yeah, that's rough too, because you just went, but you can't say no, or you don't want to say no. Yeah, that's a tough one. My husband's grandmother, the one I was telling you, the 92 or 3-year-old, I don't know how old she is, but she's there. She likes to get out and go, and he hates to say no. Right now he's trying to say no so she'll stay home. Walmart didn't have a lot of her stuff. Yeah. That's rough. That's rough. Okay, that needs to come down some. I'm gonna find my fine tip. Let me see if this one will work. My other one. Oh gosh, I forgot and took the little pin out of this one and it won't. Hi, Elizabeth K. How are you? No, it's not playing nice. Maybe that'll fix it. I hope you're doing well. I'm playing around. Not a whole lot going on. I was just craving to do some mixed media. I thought about doing some painting, and then I thought, no, I don't really want to do that. But I kind of want to do some mixed media. So I thought, what the heck? we're going to do some mixed media. Yeah, I know. I hate going to the store too. I'm doing good, Elizabeth. We celebrated Easter with my sons today. I'm tearing something. This is some wallpaper I'm tearing to get a piece off. So because they were doing, my youngest son was doing stuff with his girlfriend's family tomorrow, which was perfectly fine. I like to rest on Sundays anyways. And Sandra, your poor feet. Oh, okay, Dorinda. I have a son with Asperger's who lives on his own. Took him to yesterday. Oh my goodness, love your heart. You're just a busy lady. And I see you on here too. Wow, that's impressive. That's really impressive. You know, sometimes it's easy to make yourself go when it's for other people, and then when it's for yourself, you just want to quit. That's how I get. Wedges. You put on wedges? Yeah. I've never been I have all kinds of really cute heels, like a lot of cute shoes. You know what? I'm always walking around with flat shoes on all the time. And I'm like 5 foot and 1/4 of an inch, basically. So, yeah. Yeah, Elizabeth, I know. I know. Well, I took a job working from home. I took it about 3 weeks before all this craziness happened. And then I moved to work from home 1 week before all this went nuts. But the people that was doing, there was me and another health coach, and she's working from home now too, even though her job is not working from home. So I would have been at home anyways, because they sent everybody at home. So now I'm training working from home, and training's about to kill me. Oh my gosh, y'all. I don't mind learning anything new. I just do not like to train. I want to know it and do it. That's it. I want to know it and I want to do it, and then I'm good. Can you guys see this? I swear. Let me put it in closer. It looks like it's far away. Is it far away? Let's see here. Is that better? Oh, now it's to the side, sort of. There we go. Let me get that glare out of your. Let's see here. Okay, good. I didn't know if you could see it. It looked so far away. It's getting there. Like I said, I was just really dying to make some mixed media, so I got my stuff out. And I don't know if you guys ever watch Carla's Crafty Corner. Yeah. But I bought some medals from her. And now a lot of them are really thick. But oh my gosh, these ones like here are like wafer thin. Like you could bend them and they would, I don't know. Well, I don't know that you could bend them. I feel like you could bend them and they would break, but they're perfect for this kind of stuff. So I don't know. Which that's not showing up that great right there. Maybe I need to put it down there. No, that's down too far. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, that's not too bad. It really needs to be where it's got a better back around it. I wonder if that one would have looked better. Let's see. Yeah, I love metal. I brought out some more stuff actually to put on this too. But, all right, let me get that back where it goes. I've done made a mess with that glue. I love metals, and I kind of went overboard, actually. I'll have to show you all my bag of metals. Oh. That's bad. That was bad. You just got a glimpse. I'm going to share some, though. When I have my next sale, I'm going to share some because, you know, you bid on a bag and then there's things in it that you really want. And then there's things in it that maybe it's not quite your style or whatever. And maybe it's not someone else's style either, but you never know, you know. Everybody's style is different, right? Hold on, I'm looking for some. Let's see. We gotta get some cutters. Sorry for the noise. You got chills. What you got chills for? Oh, the bag. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I know. I feel so. I have a problem sometimes, and then I feel so bad because I bought too much. You know, I shouldn't have done that. But I don't really. I'm not a big shopper. Like I just I don't know. I like to have cute clothes, but I have one closet, okay? And it's not a big closet. It's a small closet. Okay, I don't have a link to go on this, so that's not going to help me. You know, the little ball chain link. I do have some ball chains, though, somewhere. Let's see. Where did they go? Yeah, I'll show you some more I can't even talk. Metals here in a second. That wasn't a good enough look. All right, well, when I finish this tag, we'll look through it. And I'll show you my, okay, here's some ball chain. What color? There's a brown. That might look fun. Of course, I could take this end off of here. Yes. Oh, well, it's brown, though. I thought I had a black one. Dang it. Okay, we're going with the brown one. Oh, we need to put something on it, though, first. Like a... something in here. Yeah, I don't buy much clothes, Dorinda. I mean, Dorinda has your share of metal. Oh, you didn't mean now? Well, when I get done with this tag, I don't care. I don't care. Oh, I wanted to put one of these on there, too, somewhere. Oops. Yeah, see these metal things? Ooh. Need a button or that. Dang it, I'm supposed to be looking for... Oh, well. Thought I had a black one of these. I'm making noise. I'll be right back. I'm digging for... Oh, here's some little keys. That's what I wanted. Maybe this key. Yeah, here. Whoa! Was that enough? I'm so bad. Let's see. Ooh, that key will be cute off of there. But do I want to put it under? No. It needs to go. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this how I want it, but we're going to try it. You might have a shoebox full. Yeah. I know. You went to the store. And did you say you don't buy junk food, or you said not, you wasn't going to buy junk food, but you bought it anyways? I'm confused on that one, Sandra. You should see our cabinet. I took a picture and sent it to my sister, and I said, we are going to get fat being here. Oh, gosh. Okay, I don't think that's right. Maybe if I put it up here. No, that's not right. Oh, you didn't buy. Oh, we did. However, I made, I got, I don't know how many pounds of fresh fruit. I'm talking a whole pineapple. I'm talking those little cuties, like the tangerines. I peeled them. What else? I got strawberries. I don't know. I got a bunch of fresh fruit and I cut it all up and I put it in a big bowl and I gave some to my sister and I gave some to my son, and we've been eating on it for a few days now. Oh, the iPad. Oh, you looked away and you missed it, Dorinda? I'll show it again. I wish that was shorter. It's kind of long. I wonder if I wrap it around. Well, I like the key where it's at. Ooh, I'm out of frame. But I don't like the thing that it's hanging on. I mean, I do, but it's too, it needs to be shorter. I guess I could nip it and then, ooh. Let me cut it. Let me cut it. Where's my nippers? Oh, show it slower. Okay. I will. Let me see. I think it needs a little bit more. Here we go. So this key right here was just a gold key. And I put, of course it's not going to focus. I put alcohol inks on it to make it grungy. Sorry. I don't know if you can see that. Dang it. That's not going to help. Well, maybe. Hi, Beverly. And thank you. Yeah, Timmy ink. Timmy ink. Okay, I think that's better length. Yes. Dang it, now it's probably too short. Actually, you know what? I think the black probably would have worked if I would have just clipped it on there. Yeah, see? I could have just clipped it on there. I didn't even need that dumb thing. Let me get my black. Mm-hmm. It's not really black. It's more of a gunmetal. See? Okay. And then if I just lay it right there at the top, and I, yeah, there we go. All right, let's see. I want to put a button. I want to put this. That needs to go there probably. Yep. What you doing, Beverly? I know you said you was just popping in. What you been doing today? So this, okay, let's show and share for a minute. This is, I don't know how old this is. I actually got this at a junk store. See, it's got that blue on the bottom of it. It was full. I got several of them. And it does say Tim Holtz Adirondack. I always screw that up. Adirondack. That's how you say it. And then, oh, well, that does say Holtz too. So you can tell. I think this one's the newer. But I got like 3 of these at a junk store for $1. It was crazy. But okay, what else? Needs something somewhere. Adirondack. 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 Yeah, I use mine on just paper, but you can put them on any, I mean, you know, you can use them on all kinds of stuff. Ooh. I think we might have a winner. Winner. I probably have some more clocks somewhere, but I'll just use this one and peel it. I need to do some fussy cutting, like have, you know, clocks and birds, and I'm telling you, my poor hands does not like fussy cutting. Or my elbow. Let me move this key over. Oh, and there it goes. My gosh. I don't know why I'm even trying to clip this up here, but let's try it again. Try it again. Now my nose is itching. Okay. Go up here. Hold on one second, ladies. I'll look at the chat. Let me get this bead where I want it to go. I know it'd be easier if I had it together, but I don't. Oh, yeah, the medals. Now, do you have medals, Dorinda? Or are you looking for medals? Is that what you said? Because, girl, I'd be so happy to share some with you. Dang it. I know I don't have your address. Because I got to send some stuff out Monday. Look at me playing with this dumb thing. Oh, my God. Come on. Get under there. Get under there. You're taking up way too much of my time. Oh, my gosh. I feel like I'm doing surgery. My land sakes. Okay. Shoo. That was rough. Oh, she's gonna share. Does she have metal? Oh, yeah, you said that. Okay, let me dingy this thing up. And I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess it needs to be that thick. Let's see. Where do you get your medals at, Dorinda? Tell me. Or is it a secret? Or is it a secret? Sandra, you laughing. I was. I like to share. I'm not selfish at all. Okay, that's better. Monica, scrapping for my boys. Never heard of her, which again, I've only been on, I mean, I've watched YouTube for years and I've crafted for years, but I've only been on YouTube and hanging out with peeps for a couple months now, if that. Not long. I mean, I've been on YouTube myself doing videos since October of last year, but just now started like hanging in groups and that type of stuff. So it's pretty fun. Okay, I like that. Once in a while, so she don't sell that much. Well, that's okay. I think it needs some stenciling. Oh, I know what it needs. Where is my stamp? Here it is. Now, where's the ink? In my lap. Oh, it's been a while. Yeah. Been a while since she's done any. Ooh, yeah. It definitely helped. Oh, okay. Just when the mood strikes. That sounds like me. Seriously. If I didn't have a full-time job, I would probably do more, but well, that's not dark at all. Oh, you never bought any from yours? Like I said, I just started buying the ones I showed you from Carla, but I have bought quite a bit off of eBay too. I found these 2 boxes of Creative Memories? They were like metal boxes. Oh, you can't. They were metal boxes about this big, and they had all kinds of these things in them. I forget what they called them, but they were so cheap, I guess, because, you know, Creative Memories is not, I think it was Creative Memories, is not as popular as it once was. I don't know. Maybe it is, and I'm just guessing. So, no, that's too much. So I bought them. When I saw them, I was like, ooh, I gotta have them. I don't know, you guys. Does it need something else? Does it need to be grungier? I feel like it's kind of light in here, but maybe that's good because it's giving it like a halo behind all the darkness. And then, of course, I put something up here. Oh, I know what. I got some lace from, I want to say it's from Cali B. So I could grungy some of it up and tie it with it, and that'd be pretty. Distress around the edges. Okay. Like distress meaning with scissors or distress more with ink? I'm thinking scissors and then more ink. You tell me. Yes, I love distress. Yeah, this clock is still too kind of, you know, I wish it lock then, and I thought it needed to be as thick as it is, but I probably should have took a couple more layers off of it, but it'll be fine. Ink. Black. That's what it needs. I love black. I think black makes a big difference too, because I've put 2 or 3 different browns around it and it just is not doing it. Yeah, it's already looking better. Good call. Good call, Dorinda. Better? Whoop, whoop. Yeah, that's nice. All right. Sorry, when I move it closer, then it's too close because I've got the screen so far. All right, y'all want to do another tag or you want to look at medals? I'm taking votes. Yes, thank you, Dorinda. Oh, I got to put the, while you all are thinking about that, I'm going to put the lace in here. Probably won't go in this way, but I'll try. Look at medals, then a tag. Okay. I can do that. Oh, it did. Nice. Okay. Dang it, I should have made that shorter. I hate to, but I can use that on something else. And then, crunch that up just a little bit. Now look at the alcohol ink on the back of that. I'll have to put something on the back. Probably stamp it, so leave some space for journaling. All right. Yay. Okay. I'm just going to move this stuff out of the way. Both. We want it all. Okay. So these are some of the ones that I got from Carla. Okay. And like I said, I want to go through them and kind of get out what I really like and what's not my style. But so like this is a thicker one. Okay. It's like your pretty thick and very strong metal. And then these are like very wafer thin. So they're just perfect. I mean, and they've got a hole, so you could use them for all kinds of things, or there's little holes around the edges too. Let me, these are, I think, what's great to use on mixed media because of the thinness. And then, of course, they got holes everywhere. Yes, that's who I'm talking about. And then here is some leaves. These are thin as well. Okay, and they're hollow. Because you don't, I mean, to me, I don't want the really heavy metals on my mixed media, especially just on that tag. Now, if it's like a canvas or something, who cares? And then like this one, this is a gunmetal. Sorry. It's like a gunmetal black. I need a white piece of paper. Do I have a white piece of paper? Yes, I do. Yeah. So there's that. And see, this one's very thin too. Now again, they've got holes in them. So, I mean, you could make earrings from these too as well. I'm sure that's what they're probably used for because they're real lightweight. These are real thin, like lace leaves. They're gold. Okay. But these, see how that is? It looks really thick, but it's a bunch of them. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Can't see nothing with that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. And then like these, which this is technically made for, now it's going to be blurry. These came in at 2. Can y'all see that, or was it better with the light? Yeah, and these would be nice for dangles, and then they have all the holes that you can put more. Yeah, I have a lot of broken jewelry that I've taken apart. So anyways, that, and then these are really, really like lace filigree. And again, they're super wafer thin. But that's a thick. So it's a thick charm. It just depends. And then the lockets, well, no, that's not a locket, but that's like a hollowed out heart. So you could use it for a locket. And I thought anything, and like that's a heavy metal. It just depends. Anything I don't like, the color, I can always use alcohol inks on it to change the color. So this was in there, and that's really heavy. That was cool, I thought. You can see it. Okay, good. Thanks. This one bag came with a bunch of these little chairs, and I thought these would be so cute for an Alice journal. Isn't that adorable? So cute. Yeah, the heart. And this is real wafer thin. I love the thin pieces. You know, I don't know. Some people like these are little tiny butterflies, and they're so thin, but they're metal. Oh, thanks, Elizabeth. And this is a heavy one. And again, you know, not everybody likes very bright gold, but you can put alcohol ink on it, or stays on even will go on metals. And that's a little boy and a little girl. It's not gonna focus real well. Okay, and like that's a thick one. I love that. Peacock feather, yeah. So it's just a good mix. And then that's a flower, and it's got like the big large hole and then 3 little holes around here, so you could dangle stuff off of it. Ooh, I'm gonna try to go up close just to see if that'll actually focus once I get it up there. No, I've got autofocus off. Yeah, you're right. Now let's see if that'll work. I turned autofocus on, so let's hope it don't sit there and go over and over. Oh yeah, that's better. Well, it was. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Let me put one of these other big ones back up here. See? Oh. Focus. You were just focused. There it is. That pretty. These were in there. These were kind of thick. Oh well. It focused for a minute. Let's see. These, that's a thick one. Oh. Come on, focus. These little trees. I mean, they have a bunch of different ones. And some bags will be $2, some will be $5, some will be $10. Sometimes they'll sell a $20 bag, but it'll be like a pound. This is wafer thin. Look at that one. Yeah, they do. They have a good variety. So I was very pleased. Very pleased. These were in there. These are like beads. They got holes on the ends, and they don't open. Okay. There's more of those hearts. That's my clip. This locket was in there. This reminds me of one of those. I mean, you can put a picture in it, but it reminds me of one of those you put like a scent oils, because it's got the mesh. Yeah, Dorinda, email her. And like I said, I'd be happy to share some of these with you, because I got a lot of multiples. Look at that one. Yeah, they've had a lot. They just had that big sale, and they had a lot. And look at this little square. That's perfect. Yeah, trying to think what size bags. I know they just, like I said, they had some $2 bags. I ended up buying a bunch of different bags. That's how come I got so many. But it is a nice variety. We just kept bugging them and saying, because they would bring, and like there was gears. There's gears. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what that was for. Because, you know, you see them. These birds. And there was branches. I've never seen branches with, it's got a little bird on it. Probably won't focus, but I've never seen a branch with a bird on it as a charm. I guess it looks like it goes on a necklace. There's a hole on each end, so it's kind of like a bar necklace. So, gosh, going through them like crazy. And that sewing machine was in there. These chess pieces. But I bought several different lots too, you know, but they were all a bunch of mixed. So they've got some nice metals, I think. All right, so let's put these. Oh, look at this wolf head. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, the seahorse. Yeah, for a fairy garden. Yep. I got ink all over me. There was even a snowflake. So they had a sale that ran for a week or 2 weeks or something, and you buy until the sale is finished, and if you want them to mail them out, they will, or they'll mail them all out at one time. So I probably bought 4 lots of metals over I was probably at 2 or 3 of their sales, and then I think I bought 4 bags of metals. I bought several $3 bags. I bought a couple $5 bags, and maybe one $10 bag. I can't remember because I'm trying to think if there was anything different down in here. I think that's it. They were about all like that. There's a different shape. Like I said, they had all kinds. All right. This is just stuff that I have kind of collected here and there, and it's not anything real special. These are just, these are my black safety pins. These come from Walmart in the sewing section. Okay. And then I've got some bulb pins down in there with them. These are just eyelets, and they came from Hobby Lobby sewing section. Oh, you didn't, Sandra? Yeah, they had a lot of stuff, but one time I even asked him for medals. These are different charms and letters. Most of the charms came from Hobby Lobby when they have their half off, except for frying pan. I'll show you. It came. There's a little. I think that came in a mixed pack. Look at this little spoon. I got this, yeah, them come from Hobby Lobby. I got a set of, maybe that didn't, I don't know. I got a set of these off of AliExpress. I don't know, it was quite a large set too. It come with silver and the dark color. I know, Deborah, I know. Yeah. When I see people's stuff, I want it too. Oh, and here's another one. It's got like a little crown on the end of it. Sorry, my camera's not focusing that great. These I think I bought at Hobby Lobby, and they were half off. And they came with the stickers, and they came with the paper that you cut out the paper as your pattern of whatever you want to cut out to put in them. Deborah, it sounds like you need some ice cream. These I think came from Hobby Lobby. They were a whole set of like keyholes. Of course, these are just little tiny bottles. I don't think them weren't Tim Holtz. They were just the generic from Hobby Lobby. When Hobby Lobby has their Paper Studio stuff half off, they have a lot of Paper Studio medals, and I'll get them. Oh yeah, Dorinda, I'm just like that. These have little quotes, and I found these at a junk store, and they had like sticky things on the back. So they're made to go in scrapbooking, but they're metal because they had the sticky pop dots, and I just took them off because I thought, well, I'll just use glue if I decide to do that. This came from Hobby Lobby. They have this in their Paper Studio metal section. I don't know. Oh, I think I got this at a junk store, and it was actually 7 Gypsies. It was still in the pack. These are just Brad's. Most of them I got at, where did I get these? I think I got these in the sewing section at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I don't know. I've got the really tiny Brads down in here. Yeah, Key even. I've got the little tiny ones too, but I couldn't find the big ones, and it seems like I found these big ones in a different section than the crafting. Yeah, they might be artsy. You're right. These are little screws, different colored ones with the keyhole, not keyhole, but the little eyelet, so that I can make charms out of things that I put holes in. These I got from Keisha. They're just different silver charms, not these two things. Sometimes my stuff gets mixed up. This one I actually put, hold on, I'll show you. Ugh, don't roll away. It's rolling away. Can you see the difference in the color? Let me see if it'll focus up closer. Can you see the difference? The silver one is the original one, and the one on the right has alcohol ink on it. I just played with alcohol inks one day to see if I could change the colors of metal. So I did. Let me show you. Focus. Oh, there it went, and then I lost it. So the paper clip on the left, which I know it's still not focused great, is silver, and the one on the right has different colors of alcohol ink on it. So you can also change the color of your paper clips. I just put alcohol inks on them and then just let them sit and dry. I haven't had any ice cream in a while. Okay, these are paper clips. Here's gold and tiny gold and silver. These are some snail looking ones, and I'll show you where them come from in a minute. These paper clips also came from where I'm going to show you in a minute. So that's just a big old thing of paper clips right there. And this is the metals I was talking about that I think Creative Memories made. I think that was the brand. Or Stampin' Up. No, it was Stampin' Up. Yeah, Stampin' Up. So I got two things. One color was pewter and one was antique bronze. And they came full of these like little buckles of different shapes and sizes. And these frames of different shapes and sizes. And I've gave a lot of these away, and I still have a ton. Yes. Yes, because then you don't have to buy every color that you want. Because who needs 1,000 paper clips? So I got them off of eBay. Stampin' Up. They're in a 10 box. I want to say Findings or something like that. So that's all the metals I have besides what I showed you before. What else you guys want to see? I'll show you something else, and then I think I'm going to go to bed. I don't think I'm going to make another tag because I'm lazy now. I'm tired. Oh, I'll show you these. That's all. I know. Oh, yeah. Well, not really. So I wanted some black paper clips, and I found a big thing with black, gray, and white, which again, like I said, you get like 1,000, but these are coated. These are not metal. So I bought them. Yeah, I'm getting tired. I'm getting whiny and tired. Oh, hold on. Hold on. So the thing I showed you that had, forgot about this metal box, had the frames that I said came from Stampin' Up. You found someone. Yes, I'm here. We're showing and sharing. You missed my tag. We made this tag, Ami. Sorry, my screen's really tiny now. And I put some lace on it. Okay, so the ones I showed you with the frames also came with these little things here. So if you find the box, it's going to come with all these things too. I forgot about them. And no, that didn't come with it. But it came with a bunch of these little things and a bunch of these little things, whatever them are called. I don't know what of them's called. These are little rings, I think, that came from Artsy, but they're the, oh, thanks, Ami. Oh, you're at work? Ugh, I go back tomorrow night. These I got off of eBay years ago, and let me tell you, they're book corners, but they're super wafer thin. These are so cool to use like on tags because they're so thin. Now, these are the ones that came from Hobby Lobby. Hold on. See the difference? Let me see if I can get it to focus. Obviously, the ones from Hobby Lobby look a lot more expensive. They're a lot heavier, but you wouldn't want to use one of these on a tag. But these really thin ones are kind of like those metals. Oh, you've already missed it, Ami. I showed a bunch. And these are just Tim Holtz, you know, his little words. Oh, these are some vintage. Oh, I don't know what you call these. Y'all probably know. They're really old. St. Christopher's, and yeah, that's what they are. Oh, and then I got these little tiny paper clips. I don't know if these were Tim Holtz or it might be Tim Holtz. Yeah, St. Charms. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I forgot that box, but I was getting something else. I started making charms. I started getting back into jewelry, so I needed, I needed the little eye hooks to make the. Hello, Miss Nana, how are you? And then I got some of the jump rings in all the colors because I love to make black or what do you call it? Not black, but ooh, I'm afraid that's gonna pop open. It's like I just said it a while ago, but anyways, I got all colors because I don't want to just make gold and silver. I love gold and silver, so I did go a little bad. These are the chains. These all these come off Amazon, by the way. If you guys are looking for like all the colors, these all come off Amazon. Seriously, I just got these because I started getting back into jewelry and all I had was silver and gold and I wanted all the colors. So there you go. If you guys need any of these, this is like, maybe it's see better. I don't know which side shows it better. But it's got the rose, I don't know if that's rose gold or antique copper. And then you've got the antique gold, and you've got bright gold, and you've got black, and you've got charcoal, and you've got silver. So that's kind of how all these are. So if you want new colors or different colors, just go to Amazon. They're really cheap and you get a ton. And this one comes with a bunch more colors. It's got 2 different colors of silver. I'm assuming that's kind of like white silver and this is gray silver. It's not going to focus, but. And I did order a bag of these clips too from Amazon. They came with this antique. Woo, there went some. They came with this antique bronze clips. Okay, and they came with the black that I have on here. And they came with silver. So you got 3 different colors in this bag. Yeah, I mean, that's what I've been doing because I started making, well, I've not finished, but I'll show you. I was on, I don't know if it was my live or someone else's live, but I started making charms again. And so this one needs more to go in it. I've kind of figured out how to see how, if I want more in it. But anyways, this is, I use the black pen, okay, the sewing pen, and then used part of that, well, it's either side looks good, but used part of a cheap measuring tape, and then that's one of those Tim Holtz things, and then beads. But I really want to put some more beads on it. So, but it's kind of like a black and white charm. Oh, is Erin live? Aw. I'll have to go and lay and watch her. I love her. She is so sweet, you guys. And then this one, I just used one of those little antique round hooks. And then here's the bottom. And I put a pair of scissors. But I tell you, I think I'm going to take, I've only got a circle on one of these little scissor holes, thumb holes. And I think I'm going to put the other one so that when it hangs, it'll hang kind of straight down instead of to the side. So anyways, that's why I started buying the stuff, because I kind of got back into making jewelry. No, she's not live, or is she live? And yes, I got inspired from Erin. From Erin's live, yes. Sorry, Sandra. Man, that went right over my head. Yes, she was making, she was using her measuring tape to make charms. And she was cutting pieces off, and I can't remember. I know she was putting the holes in them, like I used my crocodile to put the holes in them with the little grommets. And after that, I just kind of decided I was going to get back into beading because she really inspired me. It did, didn't it? I was like, oh, Erin's live? I gotta go watch her. I love her. She's so sweet. Yeah, I told her the other day, I said, I want to craft with you, which we've crafted before, but it's been a while. So I don't know about you guys either, but I get a lot of things in my mind that I just want to do this and I want to do that. And I have all the stuff. And then all of a sudden I'm just in there laying in the bed watching TV. Am I the only one that does that? Please tell me no. Thank you, Desert Nana. You're so sweet. No, that doesn't happen to you? Or it does happen to you? Oh, I'm not the only one it happens to. Oh, good. Oh, another thing I got from Carla's sale was these. Now, I don't know how much they are, and I'm pretty bad for looking up stuff. I'm bad, you guys. I buy stuff from everybody. I try to support everybody. But I try to look up things too. If I've, purchased a lot and I've kind of went around the block and purchased from people, if it's something that is kind of expensive, I'll look it up. And if it's, cheaper, I will buy it. But anyways, I got these from Carla's sale too. And they're Lindy's Stamp Gang, and I know they're powders, and I think you just put them in like water and make sprays. I've never used these before. Everything I have made my own sprays before, but mixing liquid with liquid, like I will mix alcohol ink with alcohol to make a spray, but I've never mixed just the glitter powders. I don't know. Does it say? Oh, yeah, it does say Magicals. Yep, you're right. So these, I think they were maybe $3. I don't know. And I think that was comparable or just a tad cheaper than what they are. But I really liked them and I wanted some, which that looks more yellow than green. So I got these. I love that color. It's like a goldy yellow. Yeah, I think so too, Sandra. Oh, they're on your, well, I bet they still have some. You need to email her, Dorinda. Email her, okay? Because I know, especially if you know her and she has this stuff, I'm sure she would get you, get some to you. Yeah, when they were having sales, I was like, do you got any more medals? So they were selling stickers or something, and somebody else was like, yeah, you got any medals? So they just kind of went off on a medal, selling medals, and they sold a lot. So, but yeah, they had a lot of these. You do it all the time, Deborah? No. Me too. I'm new to everybody. Dorinda, I've been subscribed to you probably ever since I got on YouTube last October. But as far as like seeing you in person or listening to you, yeah, I've watched your channel, but I heard other people have been like Laura. I know they were talking. Jersey is what I call her. I hear other people talk about you and talk to you and stuff. So I'm just now getting to learn. Carla, Carla, Crafty Carla, Carla's Crafty Corner. Sometimes AJ does it too. And Sandra, I know her from Keisha's channel. I've talked to you ever since I started hanging out with Keisha. And Deborah Howard. I'm learning a lot of people. It's fun. There's a lot of people I don't know though. And then it's like, oh, okay, I've got to go subscribe to them. I got to go watch their channel. Yes, Carla's Crafty Corner. I was showing them my medals I got from her. I won't get them all back out, but I'll get some out. I'll get the bag out, whatever I did with it. If you want metals, Amy, they've got metals too. Carla does. Yeah, I like Jersey. Yeah, I just got them, so I haven't had a chance to. I mean, I've looked through them, and I used one on my tag tonight. That one on the bottom, because some of them are very, very thin. That's what I was telling these ladies. They're perfect for like tags and stuff. A lot of them were really heavy, but a lot of them are like paper thin, and they're metal. So they are great to use on lightweight stuff. I mean, I'm really impressed with them. A lot of people think heavy is wonderful, and it is. Don't get me wrong. It is. It's great, and, you know, it's well made, and it'll last a long time. But if you're using something like for a card, like this one, it's very thin. Or a tag, you don't really want real heavy on there. I mean, I'll use heavy stuff on, like, if I'm doing a canvas or something. You know, that's a little different, but... So these are some of the other really lightweight ones. Not that one. That's a heavy one. Me that she had. They had. Oops, sorry. Oh, thank you, Sandra. Yeah, I agree. It is. Especially, you know, because a canvas. So to me, I mean, this is adorable, and it looks good. You know, it looks kind of expensive. It's got some metal on it. It's got a key on it, but it's a tag. You know, it's a lightweight tag. Now, if I'm going to do a canvas, you're talking a step up because it's heavier. It's something that's more related to higher end artwork. So yeah, you're going to want a heavy piece of metal on it. I would. Mm-hmm. I agree. Yes, or on the cover. Like the cover, I've been working on this book. And I'll show you. Move this stuff. So it's not done, but I started working on this book, and see, I've got those heavy metal corners on it. You know, and this is a heavy metal. This is a heavy metal piece. I didn't put thin ones on it because I wanted it to be kind of go with the book, be kind of expensive looking. Or maybe not even expensive, just aged and heavy and grungy. Let me see, Deborah. I'll see if I'm subscribed to you. I sure will. Yes, I've been working on it. I really want to do some. This is the old. This is the book. It was. It's a cyclography, and it is. But I may do stamping with paint just here and there to give it more of a grungy look. Definitely needs some more grunge done to it. So. Yeah, I've been working on the, which I know my screen's way in there. Working on some of the insides of it. Can't really see it that good, but when I get it done, I'll definitely do a flip through. I'm going to work on it some too on my channel. Oh, thanks, Emmy. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite paper, you guys. I wadded this up Okay, I wadded this up, and I took the lid off of this. Yeah, I'll look, Deb. I promise I'll look. I took this Forest Moss, which is one of my favorite distress oxides. So I wadded this up in a ball, and I left it in the ball, and then I took this pad, and I just went over it with the whole pad, okay? And then I undid it, you know, and flattened it out, and it looked so cool. But then I started coffee dyeing some papers, and I thought, well, I'm going to take that in there, and I'm going to coffee dye it. And then it turned out even cooler. And that did not bleed. Even though I used distressed oxide, and when you put water on it, it'll go all over. But this had set for a few days. And then I tea dyed it. And hi, Linda, how are you? I tea dyed it, and then it didn't mess it up. I was surprised. And this actually faded onto another page. So now, Dorinda, this is what I said when I really like to use alcohol inks just on plain paper. This is all alcohol inks. I mean, it's a little different because it's more splotchy. You know, it's not going to go out just like if you're using it on a flat or shiny surface. You know, you can blow it out more and get different looks. But I love using it just on plain paper. Yeah, it does. I think it does. I mean, I've used it on other things, but you have dyes at corners. That's cool. Now this is just watercolor paint. I sprayed some tea on the paper. I didn't dye the whole thing. I just sprayed some tea on it. And then I just, that's a little bit of stenciling, but I just took my brush and got it real wet and splattered watercolor all over that. I love doing that. It makes it look really grungy. This is the center. And these are pockets. They need to be grunged up, so. Nana's still up, yeah. I put some, when I tea dyed or coffee stained earlier, I put some cinnamon down to see what it would look like. It turned out pretty cool. Yeah, I just do a few at a time, and I don't do anything, like I just get the instant coffee, and or I put, like this is tea or coffee, and I just spray it, and then I'll lay them and let them dry. Like I do it the lazy way. I don't tea or coffee dye like totally immerse it and then get them all out and bake them. Oh no. The stuff you see here is just from spraying or spraying, and I'm just lazy. This is from spraying and then laying it and let it dry with instant coffee. Yeah, me, that's what I do when I'm working. But yeah, the book is kind of going to be creepy and bizarre, but right now I don't really have a whole lot in it, just mostly working on the base of it. Yeah, it is, Nana. It's a great technique. And this is some of, and I tea dyed them, or coffee dyed them. I don't know why I keep saying tea, but this is Antique Papery. I bought this digital kit. I love it. The maps and the French writing. This is Antique Papery as well. Yeah, Linda. I should say it's the shortcut. It's the quick way instead of the lazy way. Yes, you can. No, you don't need them all. You can take you can take, like this is a paper lace doily, and you can lay it on there and just spray and leave it and then let it dry. And then when you pick it up, voila, you've got the pattern you want. That's it. Hi, Erin. How are you? But yes. Yes, Dorinda, you do not have to immerse at all. I never immerse. And I have some, I wish I knew where it was at. I'd show you. I'll show you guys some more stuff I've sprayed. I've got it in a corner over there in a drawer. Okay, Dorinda, I'll grab that while you're gone. What you doing, Erin? Oh, you sent her that message. Thanks, Ami. I appreciate that. Let me see if I can back this out for a minute, you guys, so you can see better. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Do it a little bit. I'm just going to shake for a minute. There we go. That's better. Did you get back in, Dorinda? Holler at me when you get back in. Hey, Darla, how are you? We're looking at some papers. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. All right. I had it real close in because we were doing a tag. And now that I'm not doing a tag, we did this, Darla and Erin, earlier when you guys were on. And now we're showing stained papers. We went through metals. I know, Darla. And I went to some of them. Well, hello, Brenda. How is everybody? Carla's going to have nightmares. Yeah, I went to some sales too, and I just wanted to get on and do a live and hang out and kind of. Oh, thank you, Darla. It's a little grungy, but I also like florally stuff too. I'm a mix. I'm not just one or the other. So. Oh, thanks, Darla. So I was going to show, I'll show these when Dorinda comes back on. She was wanting to, we were talking about tea dye and coffee dye, and I told them I just spray. I don't like dunk and then bake and all that because I'm just too lazy. So yeah, Brenda, I do too. So this I did with just some blue spray, and it was, I'll show you. So I really like this, but I'm about out of it, this Heidi Swap. And I'll just spray on it, and then I'll spray with water, and then I'll just let it sit and dry, and it turns out like this. Okay, there you are, Dorinda. I was just showing them, this is some blue that I did. And then this is some re-inker of Tim Holtz's, I forget which blue this is. I've got the ink pad. But I just spray them, and then I take water and spray on it, and then I just let it dry. Okay? And that's how they turned out. Like I said, I don't dip and dunk. Here's the piece of that. I'm hoping one of these pieces has that doily on it. Now, this is just spray. You can see it don't have much. It's not completely covered, but it's, if you don't want the whole thing covered, then you can just spray in areas versus dunking and everything's going to be tea dye. Now, that's totally up to you, you know. These were just some papers I was trying out that was like colored. And again, all of this is just from spraying and then just letting sit and dry. You can dry it too with your, mostly what I do, I'll sit here and I'll spray on here, and I'll have like a trash bag down, and then I'll have flat trash bags laying all around me, and I'll just sit here and spray and then lay them all around me. And by the time I get done with my last one, most of them are already dry from the beginning. Looks like blue jeans. Yeah. See, that's the coffee. This is just a stack of ones I've done. So I'm hoping that one's got that pattern on it you were talking about, Dorinda. Oh, and my autofocus is, oh yeah, here's one that I did that's got the lace on it, but it's not real dark. See? That one's not real dark. I'm just wondering if that came off of the back of one. This was with tea, and it turned like a pink. That looks like avocado dyeing, but it's not. It was some kind of tea. That was with some pink spray. This was green watercolors. I just splattered it all over. This was when I was playing with papers one day. That was with some gold spray. Might have been a Heidi Swapp spray, maybe. Nope, I'm not a dipper and a dunker. I don't have that kind of. I don't have any patience. And the spraying, I mean, even though, again, you know, it depends on what you're looking for. See, you still see some of my white, which I'm fine with that. That even shows your tea dyeing even more, or your coffee dyeing even more. But, you know, it just depends what you want. I just spray mine real good, and I let them sit and they dry while I'm doing something else. And then I'm good to go. I mean, look at that. Same here. To me, if you don't do the whole page, you get some effects, better effects, but I do have some pages that I've done that as well. Now this, I stenciled, okay, before I tea dyed it. And the ink, it didn't do anything. It didn't go away. But I'm telling you, I'm getting these weird pink on here. Let's see. That's a real grungy one. What I did today was I took some instant coffee, and I only put about this much hot water, and then put the instant coffee in there, and it was really dark. Yeah, try it. You'll love it, Dorinda. And if you like to play with watercolors, not paint, just splash, I'm telling you, get some watercolors and spray the watercolors with water to get them wet, and then put some water over here and just mix, and you just splash, and it is so much fun. That's spray. All of this is spray. This, I took a brush and wiped, you know, and then sprayed on it. You're sold. The dunk be gone. Yeah, it's easy. This is watercolor splashes. So depends what you like. This is spray. And when you spray, you can spray it and you can let the drips fall down, and then you lay it down and it dries like that with the drips dripping. You know what I mean? So I was crazy. I was doing a lot of blue at this time, apparently. This is with Tim Holtz. When you spray them, it's crazy. Let's see. Let me show you. I can find the color. Well, I don't know, but it's these oxides. And I've got a blue one, and it's the re-inkers for these. You can put them in a bottle, you know, and you can spray with them. I mean, that's what this is. So you spray with it, and I'm just going to use, this has tea in it. But I mean, it's crazy. That's not, it's awful thick. There we go. You see now, if I spray that and then I leave it and I let that dry, that's how it's going to dry. You know what I mean? So you can get your own cool things. Yeah, this is the blue. I've not made it. Let me try to find something else. Look at this one. Ain't that cool? All right, we're out of the blue. I found buying one of Brenda D's dye coffee packs so much easier than print on both sides. It was my blue face, yes. I do love that color. But that was when I was in a bright phase. Now I'm not. You can still leave them laying on top of each other too. Like if you spray one and you want to lay a piece of paper, you can just lay them together. It takes them longer to dry, but you'll get more, like I can tell a piece was laid on top of this one. You'll get more of different patterns by actually having that other piece of paper on top, if that makes sense. Like this side, you can tell nothing was laid on it. It's just dingy. Here's pink. That was the baby wipe. These were all over there in a drawer. These were sprayed. They were white. See? I was hoping I'd find that one that was really cool from that lace from spraying to show you, but it's not in that stack. I don't know. Just trying to see. But yeah, I spray with all kinds of things and then spray water on top of it. And I've made my own sprays. I got a bunch of them. I just bought a bunch of those spray bottles off Amazon, which comes to like 20 or 30 to a box. And these are old ones. I've got them in a container, and I just started, like I had some Jane Davenport of those wands. Yeah, I was feeling blue. You'll find it when we are done. Yeah, I will. I need to find it so you guys know what color that is. Of course, I don't know. You may not be into blue. Oh, I found it, I think. No, that's not it. Oh, I did find it. Broken China. There it is. Oh my gosh. So when you buy those, you can buy the refills. And I just put the refill in a bottle. Where my refill was. Forget that. I was going to try to find the refill, the Rinker, but it's in one of these little tubes like this. And heck, I can't even find a Rinker of any kind. Anyways, so I just put some in these little mini misters. But unless you're doing small stuff, these kind of are a waste of money to me. I got a bunch of these off Amazon. Good night, Linda. No, it's broken oxide. Yeah. Yeah, happy Easter. Yes, I have the peeled paint, but not in the oxides. I have it in, I don't have a lot of the oxides. I've got, this was when I was in my bright colors phase. I just bought some. I got this one, and I think that one on clearance for like $2 and something. And this one. Them's my 3 new ones, but they were on clearance. And I have a purple one, which I don't know why. I don't even like purple. I like to look at purple. I just don't like to make anything purple. Does that make sense? Anyways, but you can even rub these on the paper and then spray, okay? Just spray with water, and then you got that sprayed look. All right, and then this was another Jane Davenport. Those markers of hers leaked so bad, I just poured all of mine into a bottle and added water to them, and they're wonderful. I know, Dorinda, I'm not a purple. Okay, let me back up. I like plum colored purple and lilac. I would never wear those colors. I would never have those in my house decorating. I like purple flowers, but no. There's one called Honey. I think it's ugly, but I need to make sure. Dorinda's the purple queen. Oh, my sister is too. Growing up, she always wore purple and I always wore pink. And now I don't even like pink. Well, I won't say I don't like pink. I'm not in a bright color phase right now, which is very odd. My house has always been decorated in very bright colors forever, and now it's just earth tones. I told my mom, I said, my nervous breakdown, or no, not nervous breakdown, what do you call it? When you get old. I just turned 48. Last year, I think I had my midlife crisis, and I took all the bright stuff out of my house and put in neutral colors. Yeah, plum. And I do like burgundy. Yes. Yes. And like this color. Love that. But you see, look at that, Dorinda. This, I took metallic paint, okay, just the generic like apple barrel, and I put a little bit in here and some water, and I shook it up, and they work for a very long time until you let them sit, and then they'll clog. Yeah, menopause, midlife crisis. Same thing, pretty much, Darla. Oh, I love copper, Brenda, and dark browns, yeah. Yep. There's another purple of some sort. It's not got a label, but look, it's got some kind of green. There's a purple. Jane Davenport had a lot of purple stuff in hers. This is black. That was a black something. I don't know, but I made a lot of my own. And then like this, I just took regular paint and added water to it. And then I had sprays from that too. You can make your own sprays out of all kinds of stuff. But you guys probably already know that. Oh, this is purple glimmer mist. Dorinda, I need to pack up all my purple stuff and send it to you. My nieces and nephew use them. That's silver. Look at that. So buy you a pack of bottles off of Amazon. They're dirt cheap. And just, if you've got any of those apple barrel paints, just make your own sprays. It doesn't matter. And if it is alcohol based, like alcohol inks, then you just add alcohol to it instead of water. Okay? Anything that's water soluble, you just add water to it. Anything that has alcohol, you just add alcohol to it. So, you spent your 45th crying. No, I didn't. I don't know. Mine was weird. I just couldn't handle certain things, and I started, I don't know, taking stuff down in my house and making my life simpler. I just stopped doing stuff that was, I stopped doing stuff that I didn't want to. And if I didn't like things, I just stopped fooling with them. If I didn't like people or somebody, I just decided I didn't need to. So I just quit. But, well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'm going to cut out. I've been on here, I think a couple hours. It's been fun. I hope you guys had fun shopping. I bought some stuff off Pearl. I did watch Cheryl's for a little bit, but you like being on lists except one kind. Yes, Dorinda, thank you for hanging with me. You've hung with me this whole time. I really appreciate you. I bought from Pearl. I went to Cheryl's, but I didn't get to buy anything. Like I said, we had our dinner tonight, our Easter dinner tonight, or this evening. So by the time I got back on, she was about done and Pearl was about done. And it seems like there was, oh, Carhartt was on. I watched them for a little bit, but I didn't get anything from there. So I try to buy from everybody because I like their stuff and to support as well. It's fun. But I am going to be having a sale probably next week or the week after. I'm going to do nothing but wallpaper one day, and I'm going to sell the rest of my Victorian albums. I've got a lot of neat stuff. I just have to get to it. So, yes, Dorinda, we appreciate you. Sandra, we appreciate you. You come too, and you support everybody. I see you guys on each other's chats and stuff. You guys are, I mean, I don't know, I lucked up into a great group on here. So, get your ham in the fridge. 46 years being PO'd, so it evened out. Oh, that's funny. Well, you went to 4 sales and didn't buy. Brenda, good job, Brenda. Yay. I went to 3 and I bought from 1. So that was pretty good. But I was really wanting to buy from Pearl. I missed her last 2 sales and she supported me before. So, and plus she has really nice stuff too. And yes, Sandra is always fun to hang out with. Virtual supporters, hey, that's me 95% of the time. Unless I get to come on here maybe once a week, sometimes a couple times a week, but sometimes maybe once every 2 weeks. It really just depends. Yes, Brenda, that's awesome. Proud of you, girl. Erin, if you're still here, oh yeah, you are. Brenda, you just said she was a bomb diggity. Thank you so much. I do want to get together and craft with some of you ladies. If anybody wants to craft on a live together with me, hit me up. Seriously. Let me put my email in the... It's sovintagecreates@gmail.com. When my husband asks almost every day, do you have to bitch about everything? I knew it was menopause. Oh, that's funny. My husband knows when it's hormones. I'm telling you, after 27 years, we know each other so well, which we knew each other. It was like these last few years that really made a difference in our marriage, even though we had been married forever. He just realized that I needed time to do stuff like this. Not that he said anything. He's passive, so he don't say much, but he still likes for me to spend time with him, which I like to spend time with him. That's not the point. But he just knows what I need and my space and all that, and he respects it. And then I know what he needs, and I, you know, go and watch movies with him and do things with him. We do things together all the time. And then he has his time. He loves to be outside, and I love to be in here. And it made things so much easier. So I wish I could go to a cell and not spin, not in my DNA. Yeah, I know. I know. Menopause. It's funny how it has men in there, don't it? He drank a lot. Yeah, I've been lucky, Darla. I mean, I've been very lucky. Everybody's had ups and downs though in their marriages. Most definitely. We both could have walked away plenty of times. The hardest part is hanging in there. If you both are, obviously trying to deal with someone who drinks, you're never going to fix that. But well, thanks, ladies. Like I said, if you talks crap about this crappy life of mine, it rolls off, don't it, Sandra? It rolls off. Jamie has no idea what I do. He just comes in here and he's like, what do you want to eat? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? And I'm over here doing my thing. You ain't going through another divorce? Well, my sister, she's on her third marriage, and she's been married, I think 15 years now, and it was perfect. They're a match, mate. I mean, they just do so well together. Sometimes it takes it. It annoys you. Yeah, I know. It can be discouraging too sometimes if people say things about what you do. Chris is on board now that he sees I can make a little money, but it goes out quickly. Just paid Tess's rent for the fall semester. Oh, well. Yeah, but it helps with those things. Absolutely, Aaron. Helps. And men don't get crafting. I mean, some men do, but they're not like our men. They don't get crafting, but if they understand that it helps you be a better person when you're with them, and it helps you be more in focused and less irritable. And I mean, I just tell Jamie, I do this so I can be sane, so I can, work and be a good wife and be a good mother and be a good person. This is what helps me do that. And now that he understands that, it's not a problem. But he's your enabler, Brenda. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, Jamie's never really said much. I mean, if I'm in here a lot and like we're not doing stuff together, then he might be like, "Well, you gonna come in here? Do you want to do something?" Because he wants to do stuff. And if I withdraw and stay in here too much, then makes him feel like he's not important. But well, you ladies have a good night, and I hope you guys have a happy Easter. And thank you so much for hanging with me. I do appreciate you all very much. Yeah, my husband, he's got his hobbies too. He grows, he's got a little vineyard. He's got blackberries and muscadines and grapes, and he's got a buddy that comes and helps him. So, you find times when they're doing something and then you go do your stuff. That way when the time's open together, then you can do that. So if Gary would just install a bathroom in my she shed, he wouldn't even have to see me again. He'd know I'm still around by the dwindling bank account. Oh my gosh, Brenda, that's hilarious. Night, Aaron. Night, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Happy Easter. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.